Oh yeah. So Mink almost runs us over with a motorcycle because he sucks. Egg. Egg! just egg. I didn't even think about it. I just saw the letters and I was like, oh, that's probably pronounced egg. God. I almost get hit by a motorbike when I turn at the corner while running. I quickly roll onto the ground. I roll it around. It's a boot. I blankly look up at the bike. The man doesn't get off of it. His eyes are focused on me. When I see his...
they sure blended in that 3D model very well. And sarcasm.
I'm like, look, I'm not good with that shit, okay? When I see his eyes, for some reason chills run through me. It's kinda like he's fucking evil. And then he just says nothing and speeds off on his bike again. Ah! Hey! I stand up in a hurry, but it's already too late. The motorbike makes a roaring sound and speeds down the street in the twinkling of an eye. Ugh! That bastard! Same. He almost caused a traffic accident!
Zoom around on your broom out there.
No, that's the first thing that Alba thinks. Instead of he could have almost run me over, he almost caused a traffic accident. Because he cares about other people, and I love him. He's a good boy. I was still angry. I could have been run over by that man. Fuck. Alba, are you alright? Yeah, just barely, but that was close. It's a relief that you are safe. Yeah. I'm calmed by Wren's concerned words and my anger fades. Well, since I was safe, it should be fine, I guess. Even change my mood, begin to walk home. That's my fucking house. Welcome to my other fuck house. I'm ho! I'm a hoe! Get a grip already, you stupid grandson! Thunder shakes my eardrums as soon as I open the door. My ears ring. So loud! Of course! I'm yelling so you can hear me clearly! The real source of the thunder? Granny stands at the platform of the entrance, snorting and scowling at me. I've always wondered, where does she get that loud voice from? It's so mysterious I can't help it. What now? Why are you angry? Of course I'm angry! It's the key! The key! The key? When you go to work, take the entrance key and close the door by kicking! I've told you so many times! I see. Sorry. When I woke up today, I was almost late to my part-time job, so I panicked and flew out the house. Don't sorry me! Really? Why did I raise a child with such a bad memory? Jeez, I couldn't help it. I forgot. Of course you overslept and dashed out again. Really? Even though you turned 23, you're still so helpless. It's so sad I could cry. But I said I'm sorry. Is there any human being around that hasn't been careless at some point? What? Are you aiming for the world championship of carelessness? How many times has this happened already? 6 times? Honestly, a child like you. Granny began trembling with anger. A blue vein is clearly visible on her forehead. This could be getting dangerous. Granny could faint if too much blood goes to her head, so this isn't a joke. I get it. I'll be more careful starting tomorrow, so don't shout anymore. Humph! How many times have I heard those words too? When you're like that, I can't just fall and die! Grandma lets out a rough snort and goes back to the kitchen while making loud footsteps. Come in already! Seems she's settled down for a while, anyway. Oh yeah, the data I downloaded. That's right, I completely forgot. It was when the brats came in the shop today. Before I knew it, a download complete screen had popped up. Was it? Did the data contain a virus? I didn't detect anything. Contents? It's a type of game where the player performs a movement and information gathering by manipulating a character, fights with an enemy character, acquires an experience value, and raises a level. Ah, an RPG, huh? Do I have to play? Pay? I have to pay to play? You don't have to pay for it. Huh. So I didn't accidentally pay for it because of those brats. Is it some kind of trial application? That is unknown. Well, if there's nothing weird, I could try it out. Just to kill some time, while the sirens ring through my city. Fuck off. Shall I start it? Please do. Understood. I take Wren in my arms, turn to the room, and sit on my bed.
I hear nothing you've been saying.
Captive princess. Someone please save me. Someone. Free me. From here. That's a really retro screen. They've probably never seen anything like this. It's an old game. Fucking old. And it's refreshing because it's fucking old. I love old games. Fuck. What a great game. Huh? This will continue? Are the parts delivered periodically? Is it an episodic game? Looks like it. I see. It's exactly the shortness of a game you can play when you have time to kill. I don't know if it was entertaining or not, but I might play it again. Anyway, I'm fucking tired. Let's go to bed. That's the Benny Shigure tag art. Kojuku's team. Oh, here we go. Kojuku again.
Oh, stop it, silly Kojuku-san.
But I love that about you too.
I knew it. Of course the guy walking sandwiched between two women is Kojuku. I didn't want to bump into him in this situation. I want to avoid them, but they keep coming closer, and I have no choice.
Oh, well, if it isn't Alba.
Hi there. Kojuku's face draws into a cheerful smile.
Alba, Wren doing okay?
Flying next to Kojuku is his all-mate Benny. Wren's face peeps out of the bag. I'm here.
Who, I see.
Oh, Kojuku-san, is this your friend?
The woman glances at me with judging eyes.
Yeah, a childhood friend.
Oh, is that so? This boy?
Well then, I'm sorry that the amazing Kojuku's childhood friend doesn't measure up to the man himself! Even though we call ourselves childhood friends, it's not like we were always together when we were small. Originally, Kojuku was from the mainland and came to this island with his mother. He was on the island for about 3-4 years and then returned to the mainland with his mother again. During that time was a little vacant period, and about 3 years ago, Kojuku suddenly came back alone. Them feels, bro! I was surprised when he came back because he had become quite sturdy, but the faces and gestures he made when he laughed and the way he spoke hadn't changed at all. Then we started to hang out together again, and he often comes to visit my home to eat Granny's homemade cooking.
What now? What's the matter with you?
What do you mean?
You don't look so hot. Thanks, Kojiku.
It's nothing, really. I'm just unattractive, apparently, which is a complete fucking lie, but alright.
Really? That's good then.
I act calm, but deep down I'm actually surprised. I definitely still have a small headache. Do I really look that sick?
Are you working now?
Yup, unlike somebody else. When I say this sarcastically, the women standing on both sides react before Kojiku can.
Well, it's not like Kojiku-san is playing around, you know.
Yeah, even now he's only escorting us during his work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't say that. Although it's true that when I'm with such cute ladies, I can't get any work done.
Oh, Kojiku-san.
Every single time when he says things like that, wouldn't anyone else just be completely on edge?
It's shameful for a man to refuse a woman when she offers herself to him, right?
Exactly. Women are the treasures of the world. So it's Kojiku. You fucking weirdo. They're soft and tender. Jesus Christ. Kojiku, no! Serial killer Kojiku.
No, don't say that! He's not a No, don't say that! That's... No! He killed people, it wasn't his fault!
No, I wasn't referring to that.
Now I'm sad.
To the sound.
I know, but now I'm sad. Anyway, finish
And
the
line. Will gently embrace a man. That's why cherishing women is a man's duty. Am I right? Meow!
Did Simba meow at you?
Yes.
He is also fed up with Kojiku's bullshit. Kojiku puts his arms around the women's shoulders.
Yeah!
I could die happily right now.
Ugh. Well then, I'll be going.
Wait a minute, hey!
As I stand completely disgusted and also completely ready to leave, one woman calls out to me.
Here, I knew it. There's some dirt on you.
The woman's skinny fingers reach out and lightly dust the collar of my jacket.
Please don't touch me.
Thanks. Don't touch me, bitch.
As expected, I love thoughtful women.
Hee hee. Oh?
The woman who is happy about being praised by Kojiku suddenly looks at me as if she realizes something.
Oh boy.
Now that I look at you, you have long hair, don't you?
Oh, that's true. I didn't notice.
Hee hee. That's kind of cute.
Looks
Thanks.
like a woman's hair.
Thanks, bitch. Shut the fuck up. While laughing teasingly, one of the women reaches out her hand.
No.
We're gonna hesitate. Stop it! My reaction is too late to avoid it.
No.
No, don't touch me! She reaches for me just before I reflexively swing my arm at her.
How cruel. Even when I'm next to you, are you trying to seduce another man?
Kojiku's big hands catch the hand of the woman and gently press it to his cheek. The woman blushes bright red in an instant.
'Cause he knows!
Yep.
Are you already tired of me?
No way, I couldn't possibly.
That's right. That's rude in front of Kojiku-san, but I'm also jealous.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Don't apologize. I'm not angry or anything.
While smiling, Kojiku releases the woman's hand slowly. I'm secretly relieved and grateful to Kojiku. He just saved me. Because he knows the thing I hate the most is having other people touch my hair. When he does things like this, I just can't bring myself to hate the guy. When Kojiku catches my gaze, he smiles.
What? What's the matter? Admiring my manliness?
Shut up, you hippo.
Hey, why are you calling Kojiku-san a hippo?
I convey thanks to Kojiku by flashing a smile as I criticize his joke. Kojiku returns only a silent wink, saying that he understands. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it actually gets to me a little. Well then, I'm going.
Right, be careful.
I part with Kojiku while waving slightly, and begin to walk again. I feel something strange and stop. Feels like someone was just staring at me. I don't see anyone particularly suspicious. Must have been my imagination. Oh! Suddenly I feel a sensation similar to losing my footing on a set of stairs. Everything that's reflected in my eyes stopped moving and drifted to my step with a great speed just after that. Ow! In the confusing situation, a sharp headache runs through my head. I scowl. What? My thoughts become muddy like turbid water. My hands and feet turn numb. After feeling a strange sense that torments my whole body, a view opens out before my eyes. Huh? What is this place? It's almost like I've been sucked into a game. The wireframe floor emits light and continues on forever. Rhyme? That kind of rhyme? As I continue to look around, space before me shines pale blue. The shape of a person begins to form, starting from their feet. Hi, Wren. The sight of the person that forms is in front of me almost caused me to fall backwards. Wren? Oh, are you okay? What? What just happened? Why do you look like that? It seems that all mates are reflected in their online mode here. Isn't only online mode usually in Rhyme? I've only seen you in this form on the settings screen. And the announcement earlier said something about Rhyme. Looks like it. Only our present location is the same as before coming here. So what do you think?
What?
This is a special rhyme field. Oh boy. Gah! Wren pushes me away and I roll onto the floor while a fierce wind goes over my head. What was that? Oh boy. This is a public rhyme field. It seems we were forcibly dragged into rhyme. What? Is that even... Oh boy. Something's coming. I follow Wren's line of sight and what I see shocks me. A rabbit's head. A person wearing a rabbit head stands there. Does this mean Rhyme started already? So you want to have a guess as to who this is?
Is it someone that we know wears a lab coat?
No.
Oh. Well, then I don't know.
You should know. Look at the faces on the bunnies on the side. Don't they look familiar?
No.
Doesn't the color green look familiar? Who do we know that's green? Wren, who do we know that's green?
Noise.
Yes!
Why is he wearing a lab coat?
Because it's his fucking fursona, I don't know. This is Noise. So yes, this is Noise.
This time.
What the fuck was that?
Mom!
You can't just scream, Mom! You remember, he sounds really annoyed and pissed off all the time, except when he goes, Mom!
Time.
Sorry, do that again.
This time.
Thank you.
Stop talking.
Sorry!
This time. It is such an honor. So let's have a fun game, shall we?
Oh, but it's coming. Coming? What should I...
That's it, though.
Actually, you're probably better at the cute voices.
That's it, though.
That's the other bunnies.
Roger.
Eh? Ah! That was dangerous. Hey, wait a minute. I want nothing to do with rhyme. Cut it out.
Rhyme name, Sly Blue.
What?
Saragaki Owlba.
Why do you know my name? And what's this slide thing?
Fight!
I've never done rhyme before.
Fight!
But I said I've never done this before.
Fight.
Abort!
It's useless. He won't listen. Let's run. Wren, can't we do something? Is there a way to get out of here or something? I tried, but the logout function itself seems to have been disabled. Seriously?
Oh, good.
What's up with this rhyme? Ugh! Ouch! Alba, are you alright? It hurts pretty badly. Rhyme doesn't inflict damage on the real body. It is all an illusion in the brain. It is controlled so that it does not cause any further influence. But in this field, the control of the damage level seems to be excluded for some reason. Doesn't that mean... when taking damage here, some influences may be exerted on the real body? And then, isn't this the worst case scenario?
You can't get away.
When I look up, a rabbit peeps at me from a block nearby.
Loss is set. Roger.
Crap! We're gonna protect Wren because we're good. I move my body immediately and jump in front of Wren. Alba! Are you alright, Alba? I'm fine. Ugh. Huh? My head! Wren, jubilation set. Alba, do it already. Understood.
Mm. You gotta be kidding me. His all-mate is an old model without armor. Is he underestimating me?
He almost doesn't have anything. He's completely screwing with us.
Let's just finish this quickly. Hmm? What? Huh?
Conferred enemy attack. 3 losses. Durability decreased by 12.
Damn that guy.
Just now, what did I... Wren, what was that? You gave me instructions to attack. Attack? How could I do that? I don't know any attacks. But a little while ago, it felt like my mouth was moving on its own. Elba, he's coming again. Instructions. Even if you ask, But if I don't, we'd be in trouble, right? Just have to do it like earlier. Wren, defense. Understood.
Demolish set. Roger.
Herg! This is bad! Herg! Herg!
Main body of enemy's defense wall. 100% damage.
I guess it was useless to expect more. Let's go.
Withdrawal! Withdrawal! No, it's not. Wait. Main body of enemy's defense wall. Recovering at amazing speed. 40, 50, 70, 90.
What's going on? What happened?
Alert! Alert! Danger! Danger!
Destruction and death. Ugh, my head hurts. What happened? Ow, 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 ow. Seemed like I'd somehow fallen on the ground. I endured the pain in my whole body, gathered my strength in both arms, and propped myself up. I stagger and almost fall again, but I managed to somehow stay standing. It hurts, but how did it turn out? I press my forehead with one hand and try to arrange my confused memories. Must have. I was suddenly dragged into rhyme during a delivery, in some weird rabbit head. I'm in front of the shop? I've seen it every day, so I can't be wrong. I'm standing in front of Habon. But why? I should have gone for delivery. Wren! Wren! I run up to him immediately and embrace him. There's no reaction. I push Wren's head lightly and try calling him. Wren! Hey! Oh. After a short pause, Wren opens his eyes. I feel relieved from the bottom of my heart after seeing him safe. Are you okay? It's me, sorry. Are you okay? They're both me, I don't know what I'm saying. There were no large problems in particular. Really? You're not broken anywhere? Some of the data is damaged. Isn't that enough of a problem? Wren should have also received damage and rhyme from that rabbit-headed guy. I'll examine you once we get home, okay? To be on the safe side, please do. Yeah, it even feels like some of the data in my brain's damaged. I remember fighting with that rabbit head, but how did it turn out? My data from then on is also damaged. I see. Wait a minute, I'll try to remember. I endure the headache, close my eyes, and search my memory. The more I try to remember, the more it feels like the memories go farther away. It's useless, I can't remember anything. There's nothing we can do about it. Really? Why? The average man's storage capacity is assumed to be 100. Alba's capacity would be... Are we really having this conversation right now? Alba. I'm getting kind of dizzy. Wren, since when did you have 8 legs? Alba. What is this? Everything in front of me is spinning. Where's the ground? What? Wait here. Wren runs off somewhere. I watch him as he leaves. Looks like there are 3 of him, and I unconsciously laugh. That's strange. Wren has 3 heads. My consciousness broke off there. I take the headphones I threw together with my jacket and put them on. I select my favorite music from my coil and close my eyes, leaving my body to the flowing music. Whenever I'm restless or feeling unwell for whatever reason, this method always helps me get relaxed again. I become immersed in the world of me and music. Mana. Phenomena. Do. The rhythm and tempo of the music, my own breathing and heartbeat. They tune together little by little, melting and eventually becoming one surging wave. Hua! The whirlpool of melody wraps around my body and strokes it softly. The sound permeates my skin, mingles with my blood, and flows throughout me. It's a really weird way to describe it, but I get it. You're feeling the music, Alba.
Okay, Alba.
Wow. Lights of all colors dance in my head like a soft film. It feels pleasant, and I slowly calm down. It was like telling myself that only I was allowed here, that this is a place only for me, and I felt peaceful. The discord of headache and the noise in my body becomes distant, and only the quiet sound of my own breathing leaves me. Like being pushed into a wave that spread to all parts of my body, a faint breath escaped from my lips time and again. Oh, so comfortable. I feel like I'm sinking more deeply than usual today. Pain and such had all gone off somewhere. If I fall asleep like this, all that's left is to wait for a calm waking to come. If I fall asleep like this... A sound? I open my eyes slightly, but with my consciousness blurry, I can't tell what it is for sure. Well, whatever. I give up on thinking straight and close my eyes again. So, I don't know if you remember, Kojiku once said that he walked in once and he saw us sleeping like that with the music.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be that moment, but I don't know because we don't actually see. It could have been some other time, but it's most likely this time right now. This place. I've seen it before. I know it well. I sit on a sandy beach and talk with a certain person. I treasure what he says, as if the words themselves shine. What did he say again? I can't remember.
Beautiful words.
They were so beautiful, but what he said was important. Ouch, something hurts. It feels like something sharp is poking me.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Hey, come on.
Ow!
I'm telling you to wake up. I'll hit you, you moron.
That hurts. I jump up in defiance of my persistent attacker, and the thing poking my face falls down. I reflexively grab it with both hands. Oh, Benny.
Ah, let go of me. How can you treat a guest this way?
Benny flaps his wings in my hand and gives me a sharp glare. Does that mean Kojiku is here?
Isn't that obvious? Let me go.
I stand up from the bed with the shouting Benny in my hand. Huh? Where's Wren? I look for him and see him lying in the corner of the bed, in sleep mode. Oh yeah, he said some data was damaged. I have to do some maintenance on him later. But I want to eat something first. I feel a lot better because I slept for a while. The headache's gone now, too. There's some pain in my joints, but it's not so bad that I can't walk. When I step out of the room, a delicious smell drifts in from downstairs. Granny's back. She started cooking a meal. When I look at my coil, I see that it's already time for dinner. Is it already this late?
You almost didn't wake up, and I got angry. Do you finally get it now?
Ignoring Benny's complaints, I head down the stairs and look at the kitchen. Kojiku sits at the dining table, and the room is filled with an appetizing smell. Granny is standing in the kitchen nearby. When Kojiku sees me, he grins.
Yo, morning there.
Morning.
Looking super cool as usual, I see.
No thanks to you. A yawn leaks out against my will. Here. I shoot Benny, who I was still holding from earlier, at Kojiku. Kojiku catches him skillfully.
I even went to the trouble of waking you up, and you still treat me badly. Don't look down on me, Aoba.
Direct your complaints to your master. Doesn't he make you run his errands?
Can't help it. You're a real grump when you've just woken up.
That's not true. Aoba, if you're up, help a little. The meal's ready, so get chopsticks and tea. Okay. Granny's yelling forces me to hurry to the shelf. Kojiku listens in and laughs cheerfully.
No matter how many times I visit, you never change. Tai-san, I feel relieved just hearing your energetic voice.
I dare you to be yelled at every day. It's pretty hard. When I shrug my shoulders while putting the chopsticks on the table, Kojiku laughs even more happily. I pour tea into 3 teacups as Granny arranges the plates containing the freshly made dishes on the table. All the preparations for dinner are complete, and I sit at the table with everyone. Thank you for the food. Today's dinner is fish boiled with salt, stir-fried kombu, and pork. I try the pork and find myself instantly impressed. Delicious. A meal after you've slept away your exhaustion is delicious. Really delicious. As I realize this, Kojiku watches Granny with a smile while chewing.
It's really good. It's no surprise though, seeing as Tai-san's cooking is absolutely the best.
Humph! How can you say that when you decided to come over out of the blue?
Didn't I tell Aoba I was coming?
The blame is suddenly directed towards me, and Kojiku stares at me. Didn't you say you'd come in the near future?
And you kept sleeping like a log. You wouldn't get up no matter how many times you were called.
That was... well, I guess that's true.
But I'm really thankful that you need a proper meal like this.
Humph. Don't misunderstand. There was some food that was going to expire soon, so this was a good chance to use them now.
That's why I love you, Tai-san.
Oh, just shut up!
Granny snorts roughly and stuffs her mouth with kombu. Kojiku watches her with a smile. For some reason, Granny seems to really like Kojiku. Kojiku came to this island with his mother, but it was actually more common for him to be alone. That's why he often hangs out with me, and comes over to my house. Of course, he eats lots of Granny's homemade cooking, too. If I know Granny, she's definitely thinking that she has a second grandchild now.
Are you staying for the night?
Granny asked this while raising her eyebrows. Kojiku stops his hand that was stuffing food into his mouth and nods without hesitation.
That's what I had in mind.
Really? Would it kill you to have some shame?
Well, it's the same as always, but I have work, so even if you're sleeping, I'll slap you awake.
But isn't it the opposite? I've always woken you up gently, even though you won't almost wake up at all.
Ain't that right?
You guys. After showing an irritatingly nice smile, Kojiku begins to eat his meal from the bowl again. Then we exchange silly conversations between the three of us, and through our lovely dinner, time passed. Whew. I take a shower after the meal and cover my half-wet hair with the towel on my shoulders, and proceed to the living room. I peep inside to see Granny watching TV while drinking tea. Kojiku isn't there. Where's Kojiku?
He went upstairs. He's probably in your room, sniffing your pillows.
Oh, I see. By the way, Granny.
What?
Whenever I have a headache, I take my medicine like normal, but lately it's not as effective as it used to be. Granny, who was watching TV the whole time, turns towards me. Granny told me to report anything regarding the headaches, no matter what it is.
It hasn't been working at all.
Not like that, but it feels like it's not as effective as before.
Is that so? Then let's try changing the formula a bit.
I'm counting on you. When I bow deeply, Granny snorts and returns the TV. Well then, apparently Kojiku is in my room, sniffing my pillows.
Great.
I leave the living room and go upstairs.
All according to Keikaku.
According to Keikaku. All according to Kojiku. Multiple places of my body throb in pain even when lifting only my foot. Ow, 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 ow. Though there are no visible cuts or bruises, the very core of my body possesses a dull ache. Is it because I took damage in rhyme? Even though the fighting happened in my head, it still hurts pretty badly. When I fought with that weird rabbit head, Ren said that there was some control over the damage level. Is that even possible? I endure the pain, make my way up the stairs, and go into my room. Huh? Kojiku's not here. Neither is Ren. I thought that was the case at first, but then I found the door leading to the veranda slightly open. When I look out at the veranda, I see Kojiku leaning on the handrail. He looks down at the nightlife with a calm expression. He holds up a thin cigarette between his fingers, where white smoke escapes from his slightly narrowed lips. Kojiku would never smoke in my room. For some reason, he would only ever do it on the veranda. He doesn't smoke in front of girls or during work, or even when he's at a bar. He only smokes here. I don't know the reason, but maybe he feels like he can actually
relax around you.
He can actually relax here. Kojiku would never show such a dim
and
expression
I can stand here and look at his booty.
Damn, boy. He's always confidently smiling. That's how he presents himself. He seems like he's usually having fun with women, but I wonder if that itself is unexpectedly exhausting. Kojiku's hand carries a cigarette to his lips. In the dark, his fingers look extremely long and beautiful. I, at this point, still believe that I am straight. I am an idiot. He does hair every day, so he should be skillful with his fingers. They look bony and masculine. It's strange that I find them beautiful. It's not strange! You fool! Kojiku holds Wren, who has Benny on his head. Both of them seem to be in sleep mode, and Wren is doing a blip. Blip.
Blip.
I'm afraid that they'll fall off the handrail, but I trust Kojiku to hold on to them. I pick the ashtray in my room. What? Crash?
Crash!
Crash?
They fell and splattered on the ground in little pieces.
Well, I guess the good news is at least they're robots, so they could theoretically be fixed easier.
I trusted Kojiku to hold on to them.
Bam.
And then I said crash, and that was the joke.
Look, I understand it would have been goodly timed, but I fucked up. I picked the ashtray in my room and opened the door to the veranda.
I wanted it to be different.
You wanted it to be more suave. And
I take my acting very seriously.
Suave and sexy Kojiku going, Kojiku's absent-minded eyes catch me and a loose smile appears on his mouth.
Yo, finished with the bath?
I thought you were in the living room.
Felt like having a little bit of this.
Kojiku lightly raises the hand holding a cigarette. You really like it here, don't you?
Really? Maybe.
Even though you can't see anything.
I guess. But does it really matter if you can see anything or not?
Does it? I don't really get you sometimes, Mr. Philosophical fuckhead. I have great retorts. Kojiku...
Butt-faced miscreant.
Butt-faced miscreant. Oh no, that's what I would call noise, actually. I would call noise a butt-faced miscreant. Kojiku exhales and laughs unexpectedly. Here. I hold out the ashtray and he puts the shortened cigarette into it. I lower it next to my feet and lean on the handrail next to him. As soon as Kojiku sees me next to him, he frowns.
Aoba, not again.
Hmm?
Your hair. I keep saying you have to dry it a little better.
Kojiku reaches out towards me. Is he going to touch my hair? I flinch back reflectively. But instead of catching my hair, he grabs my nose. Oh, hold on. I gotta hold my nose. It's Gwa!
Really, with the line of work I'm in, I can't help but care about your hair.
Oh, stop it!
I literally held my nose for that. When I shake my head to escape, Kojiku smiles happily.
Your hair has grown a lot. Are you still cutting it on your own every once in a while?
A little, yeah. I don't want to have to see a professional. Doing it myself is enough.
Well, it's not that bad. Everything seems to be in the right place.
Really? Oh, kya, Kojiku-san's complimented me. I'm so totally happy.
You should be. Why the sarcastic tone?
An imitation of your fans.
Oh, you.
Kojiku chuckles. I won't let anyone snip my hair for a reason. Ever since I was born, there's been a sense of feeling in my hair. That's why cutting my hair was...
Maybelline.
Because it's Maybelline. That's why cutting my hair with scissors hurts. So I don't do it. Although...
And how do you do it?
Below the shoulder, the feeling becomes blunt, so I can snip there somehow. There you go. There's your explanation as to why he has a mullet. Ever since I was a kid, I was teased that I looked like a girl because of it. Since I could also feel when it was being touched, they would pull on my hair as a joke. It was hell. They bullied me because they thought it was funny. But when they did, Kojiku always saved me. Though, it seems Kojiku thought I was a girl in the beginning. When he found out I was a boy, he was considerably surprised, but Kojiku's attitude didn't change after that. And I was pretty happy about it.
You have such beautiful hair, so you have to take good care of it.
I want you to read that line again. I want you to pay very close attention to the typo.
You have such a beautiful hair, so you have to take good care of it.
You have such a beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair.
Just one singular hair. I've always thought so, but you say that so often and so easily. That hasn't changed about you from the old days at all.
I only say it because I mean it. And you used to be so bashfully happy when I complimented you.
Kojiku makes an overly dramatic glance off into the distance, and I throw him another glare. That's what...
Philosophical. Stares off into the middle distance dramatically.
Kojiku's that guy in your BFA. Oh, God. I can't think of the writing equivalent because all in my head I just keep hearing Banksy. You don't understand, Alba. Banksy is an artist. A true artist. Ugh. That's when I was a kid, I don't remember.
Anish Kapoor.
Anish Kapoor!
Jeff Koons. Marcel Duchamp.
Jack Kerouac.
So you know that the urinal for Marcel Duchamp?
I'm sorry, what? What? What?
The urinal.
What about a urinal? What about it? No, I have not heard about any magical urinal.
So look, in the modernism times of like the 1960s or
Uh-huh.
whatever the fuck, I'm sending you a picture. Marcel Duchamp was in this club of artists who were like, man, galleries are so pretentious. We're gonna have an art show where everyone can submit whatever they want and we'll include it no matter what it is. So Marcel Duchamp submits a urinal signed R. Mutt, and they don't accept it. And then at the exhibition, he reveals that was him, and everyone's like, oh, we were still pretentious. Art history stories by Wren.
I thought this was gonna be like, they decided to like put art on the urinal so you could piss on art or something.
You know, the urinal.
I'm like, no, I don't know the urinal. I wipe my wet hair and a blunt pain runs all the way down to my shoulders. Ow! This pain, is it still from what happened in Rhyme?
What's the matter?
No, it's nothing.
It doesn't look like nothing. Come to think of it, you look pretty tired a while ago, too. What is it? No need to go up putting up a front.
It's not like that. What should I do? Should I tell Kojiku about Rhyme? A little bit of hesitation pops up. In these kinds of situations, Kojiku has a strangely sharp sense of intuition. He's already watching me with doubtful eyes. Even if I try to lie now, he won't buy it. Well, about today, I had a strange experience. How should I say this? Like I was pulled into Rhyme.
Pulled into Rhyme?
It happened suddenly. I was on a delivery and before I knew it, I was standing on a Rhyme field.
You're not talking about a dream, right?
No.
So, in other words, wait, is that even possible?
I didn't really get it either, but it was close to your territory. That narrow alley there.
I haven't heard anything like that before.
There were some other strange things too. Usui wasn't there either. That's the mascot.
That's strange. It's responsible for holding rhyme games, right? That strange device appears with it and all.
Isn't it? And I tell Kojiku about the rabbit head. I also include the fact that he knew my name. After earnestly listening to my story, Kojiku groans.
What he did to you, wasn't it like a drive-by?
A drive-by?
I've only heard this from my teammates, and I don't know the details, but there seems to be guys who are capable to set up a rhyme game without Usui. Because their rhyme games don't have rules or limits, there seems to be cases where the pulled-in opponents are left half dead.
Then was my opponent one of those drive-byers too?
There's the possibility. However, it makes me sick.
What does?
I'm relieved that you managed to escape this time, but what happens if you get pulled in again? Wouldn't that be extremely dangerous?
But I haven't even done rhymes, so why did he mistake me for someone else?
And like how they say done rhyme like a drug.
I ain't even done rhyme. What are these marijuanas?
I'm doing beer!
I'm doing beer.
There's also the possibility that he didn't care who he challenged. Or it might have been someone who held a grudge against you.
No way. I'm not you.
How cruel. But he knew your name, right?
Well, that's right. Kojiku keeps silent with a troubled face. After a while, I hear a small sigh.
Sorry, I think I'll just go home for today. I remembered I had to do something.
Okay, I see. Kojiku pushes off from the handrail and stands in front of me.
Are you really okay?
Yeah.
I'll believe you then. If something happens, tell me right away.
I know.
Good.
Kojiku smiles at our...
Aw.
yeah. Kojiku smiles at our agreement and gently hands Wren over to me. Haha, don't drop him, Kojiku! I was setting up a joke for you. God damn
Crash.
it! God damn it! We're never gonna get this right! Okay. He then picks up Benny, who is resting on Wren's head, and puts him in his pocket.
See ya. Good night.
Yeah. Kojiku raises his hand in farewell and leaves the room. I shut the door leading to the veranda and return to the room, lower Wren to the bed, and lay down next to him. Rhyme, huh? Did I encounter a drive-byer after all? When it happened, Wren appeared in his online mode form. He also fought according to my instructions. Something said... what was it? During the rhyme, my mouth moved on its own like somebody had taken over my body. What was that? But that feeling, I feel like I know it. I don't know why I think so, but it's like... it resembled a feeling that I have when I invite customers to the store. That feeling when I know what to say to make the other do what I want. Have drive-byers always appeared so frequently? Let's do a little research. Although, I don't want to get involved too deeply. A message. Latest all-mate models, huh? Yep, new all-mates show up, no one cares. That's right, I had to check Wren's condition. I'm not worried about the I am worried about the damage he took in Rhyme. I get up and reseat myself on the bed, and put the blue lump on my knees, and start him up. Auba. Good morning. Good morning. I'll examine you a bit now. Because Wren is an old model, restoration will be trouble if full-scale malfunction appeared. He has to be frequently maintained and checked. I hold a long cable starting from the desktop computer and push aside Wren's neck fur to connect the cable to the port. I start up a touch browser with the coil, and the interface that supervises Wren's engine is displayed. Fuck. Maybe the reaction speed of the reflections decreased a bit. I grab a toolbox that I'd thrown on the floor, remove the lid and take out a 10cm square screwdriver, and push aside Wren's fur again. Although all mates can fundamentally be fixed through the touch browser's control panel, Wren is an old model, and I need to look inside of him too. I take a stock of new chips out of the toolbox and use tweezers to replace Wren's old chip with the new one. This should be enough. I close the lid and control panel, remove the cable, and lift Wren into my arms. How is it? Any place you're not feeling well? There is some sense of incongruity. However, it's within the allowable range. I see. Well, I only changed the chip, so tell me right away if any malfunction appears. Understood. I stroke Wren's back as he answers me, and I place my forehead to his tiny one. I forget how long it's been since we started to do this, but I make sure to do this every time I do maintenance on Wren. It's like a charm. Thank you, as always. The pleasure is mine. I'll count on you in the future, too. The pleasure is mine. You always answer like that. It's strange. No, not really. I just think it's a bit funny. What is it? I'm grateful to you 5 million times over, baby.
What?
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 What the heck was...
What?
I tried to change the wording a little bit. How was it?
I love it. Perfect. Excellent.
Auba. No, I'm sorry. You're better off being how you've always been. Don't quit your day job, Wren. I put our foreheads together one more time and lower Wren to the bed. Wren is always the same. No matter what, he'll be by my side. After that, I place my tools in order and leisurely spend time talking with Wren about everything.
I'll be right